We have read the book My Son the Fanatic, and now we will talk through the summary and the analyze.
This story is about Parvez and his son Ali. Parvez, who works as a taxi driver, has immigrated from Pakistan to England to give his son a good chance to get educated. But Parvez is confused. His son Ali has changed his behavior. He has thrown out a lot of things, not to mention that he has broken up with his English girlfriend. At work, Parvez has met Bettina, who works as a prostitute. He feels safe around her and shares his thoughts about Ali's strange behavior with her. At first, she suggests that Ali could be a drug addict, but after a while, it's clear for both of them that this is not the case. Parvez discovers that his son is praying 5 times each day, which brings up memories of his own childhood in a strict religious society in Pakistan. Parvez decides to take a night off and go out with his son just to talk things over. And though Ali refuses at first, Parvez gets his will. And after the evening, it's clear to Parvez that his son Ali is a fanatic Muslim, because he explains his attitude to the Western educations and laws. Parvez gets both confused and tries his best to talk his son into changing the fanatic attitude, but with no luck. Then one night, Bettina is sitting in Parvez's car. They drive by Ali. Parvez picks him up at Bettina's wish. She wants to talk to him. The moment Ali realizes what Bettina's profession is, he talks to her with a hard tone and refuses to listen. Bettina throws herself out of the car and disappears. When they return home, Parvez starts to drink and ends up beating Ali in his own room. At last, Ali told his father, "So, who's the fanatic now?"
In the story My Son the Fanatic, we are presented for Parvez. Parvez is one of the main characters, and he is the father. He is careful with a dream to have his son grow up and train to be an accountant. He have a close relationship to his son, and Parvez is Pakistan immigrant. He tries to live like English, but he still live like a Muslim. He lives in England with his son and wife, where he trying to be accepted. He works as a taxi driver at night for 20 years and is an alcoholic. He tries to understand his son and is worried for Farid's behavior, and Farid is his son. Parvez's son is Farid or Ali. He grown up in England and is one of the other main characters. He's a young boy that goes from being like any other teenager to being a fanatic Muslim. Before he goes through this transformation, I can say, he had a girlfriend called Madeline, I don't know, and he wants to help Muslim prisoners. Then there is Bettina. Bettina is sweet because he helps Parvez when he has troubles with his son Ali or Farid, and she is also a good friend for Parvez. And he works every night as a prostitute. So are there Fizi. Fizi is one of the other subordinate characters, and he is a restaurateur and is Parvez's good friend. He arrived to England at the same time as Parvez. Mino is a subordinate character and is Parvez's wife. She is mint-ordinated a few times, and we are call her a full-time housewife because she makes all things home. But Parvez and Mino had a bad relationship without love.
The language starts a little bit difficult to understand. Not that difficult, but used other words, but then it begins to be easier to understand. The text is not written in an everyday language, but written in a language as we understand. In London, 2 more details sitting. 1 at home, 2 in the taxi. At home, a regular working class environment. The frame of mind is the press sign. The relationship between the family members isn't that good. In the taxi, more of a loose mood.